Now, actually, before we move on to the user routes, there's one tiny bug I want to fix, or little oversight from my side. In places controller, I have getPlace by user ID. Now, obviously here we can only get one place because in dummy places I added only one place. If we had more than one place and that place had a different creator ID, or it had the same creator ID, it wouldn't matter. I would always just get the first place where the creator ID matches. Of course, that's wrong. This here should be called getPlaces by user ID, and instead of a single place, we should be retrieving multiple places here, because every user can have multiple places. There can be more places here that share the same creator ID. It's not a unique one-to-one mapping. We can have multiple places with the same creator ID. So therefore here we want to have getPlaces by user ID, and here we don't want to find, which gives us the first place that matches the criteria. We want to use filter instead, because filter will return a new array full of elements that fulfill this criterion. So full of elements where the creator ID is equal to the extracted user ID. Therefore, let's name this here places and check if we don't have places, or more realistic, if places length is equal to 0 maybe. If that's the case, we didn't find places for that creator ID, and then I want to return cannot find places for the provided user ID. And here, of course, I return places and not a single place. Now we need to adjust it down there on the exports as well. This should be getPlaces by user ID on both sides. And in the routes, in the places routes, of course, here I also want to point at getPlaces by user ID. With that, if we save that, and we go back to Postman and send a request to localhost 5000/API/places/user/u1, which is that one dummy user ID I have here, right? We should get back an array. So if I send this here, it's an array of places now. Of course, with only one place, because we have only one matching place, but that's better than nothing. If I send this for u2, for example, we get back could not find places for the provided user ID, because indeed we have no places for the provided user ID then. So that is now better than before. This is the actual functionality I want to have in getPlaces by user ID. So let's make sure to fix that.